Hello, welcome back to my Shabby Craft Corner, and I am starting this series using Old Dulcina Anne, and I'll put her Etsy and her YouTube in the link. And I'm using the Back in Time digitals and the French engagement ephemera. So you'll get pink, blue, grey and green in these. So I'm not going to be using them today. I will be trying to show you how I age papers, a few of them, and a step-by-step kind of series on making a journal. So hopefully that will go fine. But as you can see, I've started to age my papers, and I don't recommend this. If you're going to do this, it's at your own risk. I went over my kitchen sink just in case, because I put a lighter to the edges and onto the papers, and they do set fire and you've got to put it out really fast. So that's my way of aging a few of the papers up. I'll show you other techniques where we fold and bend and just generally age them up as we go. But today I am going to be showing you how to start the cover off. So we're just going to make the cover of the journal up. Let's just fold where these lines are. It goes like that. And probably fold that one in like that. Just get my crease lines, and we'll be placing these in the top part like this. Just try to get tucked in there. So we're kind of folding them up, distressing them as we go. So in the Back in Time kit, you'll get, I haven't printed it all off, is the photos of the vintage ladies. Another way I age paper up is actually tea staining, coffee staining the papers. Try to flatten them out as much as possible, and then running through the paper, and it gives that very dark agey look. And just start ripping edges. I've also, if I can find it, got sandpaper, and kind of just, you see people do these with the scissors, with their fingernails. Just find it better with the sandpaper. Makes horrible noise, so I ain't going to do that too much. So these are some digitals of the Back in Time. I'll just place them out the way. And then these, my printer decided that it was going to run out of ink, so I'm using these up to build little clusters up. And there's part of the pink collection of the engagement in French. So that's them. And we'll come back to them on another part of the series to work with aging and making the journal up. So we're going to start on the cover today, and I've got a few bits and bobs here we're going to do. Hopefully this goes all right. So what I've done is I've got a box, and I've ripped off the paper of the cut to like do the wrinkly cardboard underneath, and then I ran out of my ink pad, so I need to replace that. So I found if I use this marker, it's just darken the edges up. Could use a dark brown paint, and I probably will get it darker because this is quite a light brown to what I want it to be. I want it to be more burnt colour. That's that one. Just gonna trying to be neat or precise at the moment, just do that one. This one's just backing anyway, so we ain't got to say too much. See, not say, see, too much of that one. So we'll just put that one there. Excuse me, I've just eaten and my belly's making funny noises. Okay, so we're just gonna layer a few things up. Probably be so my craft desk is absolute mess at the moment. I've been trying to make Tilda dolls up all day. I've got a Tilda arm sticking here. I'll just put that on the back for now. So with this one, I print it on paper, but I should have printed on card. Don't really make much difference, but the sturdiness will. And what I'll do is I'll just, and as you can see, I've put the lighter here, 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 and here to it. And what we're going to do is some doily cottons and offcuts along the edges. And you can start adding bits and pieces that you want in places. Up there. Okay. What we'll do is start adding a few pretty fabrics just down here. Then I printed onto a pink cotton, vintage, the word vintage. I've been doing that a lot lately, so I'll be adding one of them in. I really do. I hope you can't hear my belly because it's my throat more than my belly. It's making weird noises. Just play around to see how things look. Okay. See what colours match, what doesn't. A little bow or something maybe. One up there. And maybe add a few buttons. do that one. There. Maybe do one there. See where I want to put this to. And I think we're going to leave it there. I'll put all links in the description below to Aldacina's Etsy and her YouTube, and I'll be back here and there with parts of this series as I work on it. I'm not going to be doing everything online. I'll show you a few pages of each what I do, make some ephemera up to go into the journals. I'll probably decorate the book, the actual cover that this will be placed on, and yeah, we'll just work on it together. So thanks for coming and watching, and take care.